Hi, I'm Marc Sklar, the fertility expert. Are you suffering with endometriosis? Are you ready to take control of your health? Then this video is for you. Keep watching this video on foods to improve your endometriosis. Write your comments below and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can also see our next video on supplements to improve endometriosis. Hi, I'm Marc Sklar with Reproductive Wellness, and I wanted to talk to you today about some quick, simple tips to treat endometriosis. So I often get asked, what should I eat, or what should I do, or what should I avoid? So here's 4 tips of things in your diet to avoid to address endometriosis. Endometriosis is an inflammatory disorder that's causing inflammation in the endometrium, in the uterine lining. And what we want to do is really avoid the key inflammatory foods that might cause more inflammation or cause more pain for you during menstruation. So the first one is gluten. I know we hear today a lot about gluten and wheat and being gluten-free and so forth. And there's a lot of improper things that are being said about it. The reality is that most of us aren't made to consume gluten, or for sure not in the quantities that we consume it today. So I really do encourage you to severely reduce, and if you can't completely go gluten-free, then I would encourage you to do that. Gluten can cause quite a bit of inflammation in the body and in the intestines, and that does contribute and can be linked to higher markers for endometriosis. And there has been research that shows that wheat does have a direct effect on endometriosis and the pain and pain can be increased with an increased amount of wheat in your diet. 2, dairy. For me, dairy is it's gunking up the body, it's gunking up the system. Dairy has most dairy products have a lot of hormones and byproducts in it because of the way cows are raised in the United States. And for that very reason, those hormones that are in the milk can cause more inflammation and cause endometriosis to be made worse with increased pain. So I do encourage all my patients to get off of endometriosis. If you want to replace that with something, then one of the things that I would recommend replacing it with is, in terms of dairy products, is coconut milk or almond milk. Hemp milk is also good. And really try to avoid all dairy products in the sense of cheeses. They're not good for you, but if you do need a dairy product, you could have some goat's milk. That would be fine. In a similar vein, because dairy comes from animals, we want to be careful of the types of meats that we eat. All commercially raised meats should be avoided, and you should really only be eating organic meat, and even better if you know the farm that it came from and they're local, and you know that they don't provide any hormones into the feed that they're giving their animals. That's even a better source. And if we're talking about fish, the fish should be wild and not farm raised. And last, soy products. Soy is a phytoestrogen. Estrogens do contribute to endometriosis and can make it worse. And so we want to avoid all soy products. Really the only ones you probably could eat are fermented soy, so like tempeh, which is the fermented bean, or the sprouted beans, or miso would be okay. But in general, we want to avoid all phytoestrogens, and soy is definitely a high one. You do need to be careful because soy is used in a lot of packaged and pre-made foods, and you wouldn't even know that it's there, so you really need to read labels and see where it is included. And one final note, going back to gluten, is that very often most people who go gluten-free start buying a lot of pre-packaged gluten-free products. They still have a lot of preservatives, a lot of sugar, and a lot of junk. So if you go gluten-free, the point of that is to really eat fresh, local, healthy fruits, vegetables, and meats, and not and not be stuck in the in all the aisles of the grocery store looking for pre-packaged gluten-free products. So hopefully this was helpful to you. If you have any questions about endometriosis, gluten-free, or living a healthier life, please let us know. You could read more information about us on the information below, or click the link to our website. Feel free to call or email with questions. We're happy to answer them. Hopefully you have a wonderful day, and these tips were helpful for you.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Fertility Expert YouTube channel for more tips on how to get pregnant fast. To know more about endometriosis and supplements, click directly on the image to the right.